Hey guys, and welcome once again to this channel if you have been here, and if you haven't, it is so very sweet of you to pass by. I know that it has been a while, so long story short, I had an event to go to today, actually a Derma E event, and I got completely ready, did my makeup, did this bun, got dressed, and then I realized I had a meeting later today, so I really couldn't make it. If I was closer to where the event is, I probably could have, but I'm in Jersey. The event is in New York, and it takes nearly 2 hours to get there and then 2 hours to get back. So it was only like, if I ended up going, I was only gonna be able to be there for like an hour. So I just decided it's not really worth it. But I was fully ready, so I decided I could film a video since it has been quite a while. So anyway, today's video is going to be my hospital bag. And before we get into it, I just want to mention that I am packing one carry-on suitcase, which may seem a little excessive to some of you, but I do have everything I need and also everything the baby needs in that one bag. So I just thought it would be easier that way, as opposed to like packing like a weekender bag for me and then like a diaper bag separately and then a purse on top of that. So anyway, I'm going to get into all of that once we get into the video, but if you want to see what's in my bag and baby's bag, basically, then just keep on watching. Okay, so my carry-on is right here next to me. I know that you can't see it now, but it's like literally like right here. So before I open it and change the view so that you can see what's in the carry-on, I just wanted to mention that that has been packed for a few weeks. I would even say like a month now, and I did film this video already, but I filmed it completely different. By the way, I'm sitting on the floor, super casual, just sitting on my rug. But while I was editing the video, I kind of realized that it was a little boring. I don't know, it got boring for me to edit it, so I thought it would be boring for like you guys to watch it. So I like edited the entire thing, and I just decided I wasn't too happy with it, so I decided to refilm it. And then after I decided to refilm that, I realized there were some things I wanted to change. I have changed so many things in this bag already, but one of the things that I want to change is that I am going to be taking this little backpack purse. It's not very big. It's super small, as you can see it, compared to my head. But the reason why I want to pack that, like I was originally just going to take my little, you know, like a tiny little crossbody bag and just put like my ID in there and little things like that. But I decided to take a slightly bigger bag just because once you get to the hospital, you're going there for labor and delivery, and in most hospitals you don't stay in the same room. There's the room that you deliver in is not the same room that you stay in for like the day or 2 days or whatever time you're at the hospital. And also, once you're in labor and delivery, you're going to be like, unless you decide to wear your own clothing, you're just going to be wearing like the hospital gown or whatever. So you're not going to need all the things that you packed, especially like none of the baby things. You're only going to need all of that once you're in your room and the baby has been born and you're already like in recovery and all of that. But there are things that you may want like at the moment while you're in labor. For example, let's say you are in labor and you want to listen to some music or you want to make phone calls. Like I packed headphones in here, but that's something that I would want immediately. So opening the entire suitcase just for that one thing, or maybe like my flip-flops, or maybe my cozy socks, or maybe chapstick, like these are tiny little things that you really want at the moment, but it's not really worth it opening the entire bag. So those things I want to have in my purse, so that way once I get to the hospital and I go to labor and delivery, I can just take this and then leave the suitcase in the car. And then once like the baby's here, then I'll just send my husband to grab the carry-on. And even if I like take it with me into the hospital, then I still don't want to open it until I'm like in another room, because then you have to open it, close it again, kind of repack it to move rooms, you know what I mean? So that is the reason why I just wanted to pack this separately. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside the carry-on. On this side, I have all of my clothing. In this bag, I have some flip-flops and also some, what are they called? Slippers. And then I have like a jacket right on top. I'm going to go through this more thoroughly once I'm like in front of the camera again, but I just want to show you what the sides look like. In here, I have all of my clothing. And then on this side, I have the baby's things, and I also have all of my toiletries. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like right now. I did use packing cubes, but let's get into those details now. So like I mentioned, right on top of the side where my clothing is, I just have a light jacket. This is what I plan to be wearing like if I get cold at the hospital. In the plastic bag, like I mentioned, I just have a pair of flip-flops in here. I wanted to pack these for the shower just in case like it's a little gross or anything like that. And I also have a pair of slippers. These are both super old. That's why I don't really want to take them out of here, because they are dirty. They have been used before. They're not like new or anything like that, but they're nothing special. So you basically want slippers to like walk around the hospital and be comfortable, but you want the flip-flops to wear to the shower. Then all of my clothing is packed in this packing cube. I got these on Amazon. They come in a pack of 4 or 5, I believe, and this is the biggest size. I feel so informal right now. I apologize if this video just seems all over the place, but this is the biggest size. And in here, the first thing that I see is this pair of fussy socks. So these are not like the non-slip ones. I know that some hospitals require you to have the non-slip. I know that they also give you like a pair of non-slip socks. Some people apparently don't like those. I've never been in a hospital like for anything, literally. So like checked into a hospital, that's what I mean. But apparently if your hospital has a rule that you need to have socks that are non-slip, then you may want to get those or pack those. But my hospital didn't say anything like that. So I just have these socks for like if I get cold. And if I have to walk around the hospital, I have my slippers, I have my flip-flops. I can wear either one of those. I didn't feel a need to like go and buy non-slip socks. I just packed whatever I had. So the next thing in here is just this simple black robe. It's just lightweight, kind of like short sleeve or 3/4 sleeve, whatever you want to call it. But it's just lightweight. It's not like super warm or anything like that. It's just so that I can basically receive visitors. Not that I want too many visitors, but if anybody goes to see me, everything else I have is like spaghetti straps. So if I just want to cover up real quick, then I have my robe with me. You can opt to get those like cute matching robes with like the baby and whatnot. I just packed whatever I had. The only things I had to buy were basically like breastfeeding friendly clothing, which was like tank tops and PJ gowns. But everything else I just already had. If you want to go all out and buy all new things, then feel free to do that. That's not something I wanted to do. So speaking of tank tops, I just got these nursing friendly tank tops. So they are the type that have the little clip here. Okay, I was doing it wrong. So there you go. So they just unclip, and then you can just pull down the chest area so that you can breastfeed comfortably. And those are tank tops, but I have 2 of those tank tops that I plan to wear with like leggings just through the day while I'm at the hospital. But I have the exact same thing in the nightgown version. So it's just like a little short black nightgown or dress looking thing, and it does the exact same thing. They're actually even the same brand. So I just got 2 of each. I'm assuming the idea in my head is that I'll basically be wearing the nightgowns like at night, and then the tank tops during the day with like leggings. And I also have a pair of sweatpants. So here's what the nightgown looks like. Literally the exact same thing, except it's a nightgown. So yeah, not gonna show you too much of that. But for pants, I have this lightweight pair of like jogger what are these called? They're like sweatpants, but they're more like jogger, you know what I mean? Like they're not like warm or anything. They're just lightweight and comfortable. And I have 1 pair of that, and then I have 2 pairs of leggings. Where are the leggings? So one of them is just a simple pair of black leggings. These are my Victoria's Secret knockout leggings. They are my favorite. They're super flattering, super comfortable. And yeah, and I know that they fit. I actually have only gained 5 pounds, and I'm already like at 8 months. So I know that they'll fit, like even if my stomach is still a little big. I know that they'll fit because I was still wearing them when I was like 5 months pregnant. I was still wearing those, and they fit, so I know that they will. And then the other pair of leggings that I have is this one. These are again just simple black leggings. They are Adidas, and they match the jacket. So in my head, what I'm picturing is that I'll just be wearing either the leggings or the sweatpants with tank tops like during the day at the hospital. But then to go home, I would wear either this pair of the Adidas leggings with the jacket and a tank top to go home, or if I'm not feeling like wearing leggings. So basically my plan as of right now on May 2nd, when I am a month and a half away from my due dates, my plan right now is to deliver naturally. There hasn't been mention of it being otherwise, but you never know what could happen. So if I end up having a C-section, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't want like the waistband of the leggings like right on the scar. I'm assuming that won't be comfortable, so that's why I also pack these sweatpants. So if I don't feel like wearing leggings at the hospital during the day, then I'll just wear sweatpants. Those are just more loose and more comfortable. And then to go home, I'll either wear the leggings from Adidas with the jacket, or again, if I don't want to have like a waistband right on my stomach or my waist, then I just have this simple blue or navy maxi dress, and I can just like throw it on and it's going to be super comfortable. And then the last items of clothing that I have are just like a bunch of panties. So I just got all of these at Burlington. They were super cheap. They're just like comfortable high-waisted panties. I don't know about you guys, but I love high-waisted panties and pants and leggings. I don't wear anything below my belly button anymore. Like it's not a thing. These are just so much better. So these are just like all super affordable from Burlington. They were like $6 for the pack. So I know that the hospital gives you like mesh underwear, but if for some reason I don't like those, then I want to have my own, and they are super affordable just in case they get like stained, or I don't know, just want to have my own just in case. So that's actually all of the clothing, and right under that big packing cube with all the clothing, I just have this set of like postpartum waist, what do you call it, like a, I can't think for anything right now, but you guys know what I mean. You know, you have to wear like a postpartum band, belly band. That's what it's called. So again, I know that the hospital potentially could give me one, but I just wanted to have my own just in case they don't, because I didn't ask, or just in case I don't like the one they give me. I know some people don't. So I just wanted to be ready and have my own. This was super affordable from Amazon. So now moving on to the other side of the suitcase, we're starting to get like into the toiletries and all of that. So I know that my hospital, they actually did tell us they provide breast pads and also breast balm, nipple balm. See, I can't think, like pregnancy brain is real, guys. So I know that they provide breast pads and nipple balm, but I wanted to have my own one because once I get home I still need to buy them anyway, and two, in case I don't like what they have, or, and this is actually a very valid point, but in case I need one of those things like at the moment and I can't find someone to ask for these things, then I don't want to be waiting around. Sometimes they might be busy, they might, I don't know, like it might be the middle of the night and you just never know, and I like to be prepared. So I do have some nipple pads, and I also have these lovely adult diapers. These are Depends. Are they called Depends? Poise at, I literally don't know the names of anything right now, but these are basically adult diapers. And again, I know that the hospital will give me pads, but I've heard from some people that they are not that comfortable, or that they're okay, but that these are just like way more comfortable. So I did pack a few of these, not too many. I'm assuming if I don't like the pads that the hospital gives me and I end up using these more often, then I can just ask my sister to bring me more. She does have a key to my apartment. So whatever I need or I could possibly need, I can just ask her to come get it and take it to the hospital for me. So these are the two things that are like right on top. And then once you open the zipper and get into the actual other side of the suitcase, the first thing I have in here, which I'm actually going to take out because I thought about it and I was like, that doesn't even make sense. I have these two pillowcases, and they are pillowcases. So the hospital obviously has pillows, and when I first read about this, I thought it was a little extra, but I heard and read that some people take their own pillows. I thought that was a little excessive until we did our hospital tour and the nurse told us, yes, you should bring your own pillows. So now we're going to take our own pillows. She said that you just feel more comfortable, and if you just feel more like at home, and they are not like the hospital pillows are just kind of like flat and they're not that great. So she said bring your own pillows. Feel free to bring your own pillows, and if you do, make sure that they are not white so that they don't get confused with the hospital pillows. So I do have these two in here. I packed them and then I thought about it. I'm going to be taking the pillows with me in my hand, so I might as well just put the pillowcases on the pillows as I'm heading out. So I'm taking those out of the bag. And then I have these two packing cubes. They are the exact same size. One of them has all of my toiletries and anything that I need, and the other one has the baby things. We're going to get into that last baby one later, but let's see what is in here. And this is where I'm probably going to take out a bunch of stuff to just put it in my purse. First things right on top are these like tech related items. So I do have a charger for my phone, and this has a 10-feet cable because your bed might be super far away from the outlets, and so you need like a 6 feet or 10-feet cable. So I did pack that. And then on top of that, I have this external charger. And with the charger, I have an extra cable, which is just like the regular one that the iPhone brings. And then the cable that comes with the charger, which is to charge the charger. That's kind of funny, but I just have both of those plugged into the little thing. It is fully charged. Oh, it's not charged at the moment, so I should probably charge that. But I'm assuming I'm either going to be using this one, and if I'm not, then I can just charge this with the same little cube, if you know what I mean. And then I also have my headphones in here. I do have wireless headphones now. My husband got them for me very recently, and I had already packed this, but the other ones might not be fully charged the entire time, so I just have these extra in here. And then there's a Ziploc bag. I don't know if you can see it, but in there I have some letters for my letterboard that I also packed. That's actually in my Boppy pillow bag, which is over there. I forgot to bring it here with the rest of the things, but I prepared the letterboard. I'm just going to insert a picture right here, but I prepared that with all of the information for the baby. So like her name is on top, and then I pre-arranged things like the month and the word pounds, the word ounces. You'll see what I mean. I'm going to just insert a picture here, but you'll see what I mean. I just prearranged a few things, so then once she's born, I'm just going to complete the information and post that picture like to announce her birth. And her name is going to be blurred out in here because we're not revealing it until she is here. So these are just like the extra letters or numbers that I may possibly need once she's born. Next, I have some very simple basic hair items. So I just have a brush, a comb, a little leave-in. I just smacked my face with the comb. I just have a little leave-in spray. As you can see, it's like almost gone because I love this stuff. I'm going to explain why I love it. And then I have this like hair clip. When I shower, I like to put my hair up with a hair clip, a hair band that I can just wear like if I'm in labor and I'm sweating and I just want the hair out of my face. A scrunchie is here, and then some like smaller hair ties. And that's all I'm going to need. Like, I'm not planning to have my hair done or looking fancy or anything like that. I'm assuming I'm just going to be doing like a bun or a ponytail, like to get out of the hospital basically. So this is a leave-in conditioner. Did I say spray? The same thing, I guess. And it's like a detangler, but it is so good. Like if I ever want to just do like a simple ponytail, I just kind of like spray this here in the front, smooth it out with a brush, and it looks, it doesn't look perfect obviously because it doesn't harden your hair, but it just looks like put together and just more smooth. So I figured this is all I would need. I actually didn't pack any shampoo or conditioner because I think I won't have the energy to wash my hair, but now I'm thinking maybe I should. I don't know. You guys let me know if I should pack that. There is a lot of noise outside my window right now. I apologize. Then I have some basic necessities like toothpaste and toothbrush, deodorant, and soap. I'm assuming they provide soap, but I don't know what kind of soap they have, and I don't know if they have soap. I mean, I'm assuming, but I don't know. So I just chose to pack a little bar of soap, and I didn't pack like liquid or anything because when I use liquid or cream soap, I have to use a loofah, and I didn't want to pack a loofah. So I just packed a little bar, and I thought that would just be way easier. And that's from the Dollar Tree, so it's like not expensive or anything. And I also have this little razor. I'm not planning to like be fully groomed, or at least do it myself when I'm in the hospital. But if I arrive to the hospital and like I need to shave my armpits, then I want to have the option to do so. So I just packed this little thing. Then, like I said, I packed my little nipple butter, and I also packed this Perineal spray. So if I do give birth naturally, then there's going to be a lot going on down there, and this just makes it easier to keep yourself clean. I did also pack a little hand lotion, which I can use on my body if I need, like, if I feel like I need to moisturize a little bit. And then for skincare, I kept it super simple, and I just packed this little Pure Joystick. This is a face wash that has like exfoliating properties, so I figured it would be great to just have like a 2-in-1 product. And then a little face moisturizer. This one is just from Ofra, the vitamin C something, just something super simple. I don't use these a lot at home, but I love, especially this one, I love to pack it when I'm traveling. I also have some chapstick that, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I cannot live without these Carmex chapsticks. I have, no lie, at least 8 of them around the house, so I had to pack one in my hospital bag. And I also have a little pack of gum. I almost said mints. Gum. I have all the wipes that anyone could ever need in here. So I have some makeup wipes. I'm not planning to wear makeup at the hospital, even though I did pack some basic makeup items. I'll explain why. But if I arrive to the hospital with makeup on, then I want to have these to take it off. And then I have some surface wipes, some hand wipes, and then some baby wipes. I'm not really planning to like use the baby wipes on the baby, but I just want to have it, you know, just in case. And then I do have another pack of wipes, but that's on the baby stuff side, and that is a pack of pacifier wipes. I'll get into that in a minute. I also have here this eye mask just in case things that are a little too bright when I'm trying to sleep. And I did also pack a pair of what are they called, earplugs. I'm pretty sure I already threw those in my purse because I got those for free at the hotel where we were about 2 weeks ago for my sister-in-law's wedding. Those were like in the bathroom toiletries, and I was meaning to buy some earplugs, but once I found them there for free, I just took a pair. So I have both of those things in case things are like too loud or too bright and I'm trying to sleep. I just want to have those in hand. And then I have a refillable water bottle. This is just a simple one that I got for free, I'm pretty sure, from Victoria's Secret. This has a little stand-up thing so that I don't have to like put something up and like, you know, wet myself, but I can just kind of like sip from it. And then it has a straw that goes all the way down again so that I don't have to like tilt it and make a mess of myself. And then I have this little reusable bag. I'm pretty sure I got this for free as well from like a goodie bag from the pharmacy. I honestly can't remember how that happened. That was like 6 years ago, but it's just like a little bag, like a shopping bag that's reusable. And I wanted to have an extra bag because you will get some things at the hospital, like diapers, wipes, products for mom, you know, the mesh underwear, the pads, things like that. So you want to have some space to carry all of those things back home. So I just wanted to pack that. And the last thing on this side is this little bag that I put some makeup in. I'm really not going to go through it. There's really no need, but I put some very basic things in here, like some CC cream, some concealer, some like brow gel, things like that. I'm not planning to wear makeup at all, but if there is a circumstance in which I need makeup, like if we decide to do a newborn photo shoot at the hospital and we want to be included, like even if we do that, I don't think I want to be in the photos. I just want it to be all about her. But if for some reason we decide to be in the photos, then I don't want to have the option to make myself look a little more put together. But honestly, I don't think I'll be wearing any makeup. And we're actually almost done with this video because now we're going through the baby stuff packing cube, and this has very little items because the hospital does provide pretty much everything you need for the baby. At least my hospital does. And on top of that, I know some hospitals will provide clothing for you, but you could still take your own stuff. My hospital provides them and doesn't allow you to put the baby in any other clothing other than the hospital clothing, except for when you're taking them home. They do this for security measures. So the way that the nurse explained it when we did the tour was that if one of the nurses is walking around like downstairs or anything and they see a baby in regular clothing, they automatically assume that baby is not in this hospital or from the hospital or from this hospital. But if they see a baby in the hospital clothing and it's like out of the place where they should be, then you know that's a red flag. Even though they have like the security bands and the doors beep if you try to take the baby like out of the boundaries and stuff like that, so it's all very safe. And I don't mind it at all because I actually get to pack less things. So the first thing in here is this soft blanket. So obviously when I first showed this on my Instagram, somebody immediately messaged me and said, you can put the baby in a blanket. I know that it is a safety hazard. The reason why I'm packing a blanket is, one, because when we're bringing her back home, there is going to be AC in the car, so I just want to be able to like cover her like right on top of the car seat so she doesn't get cold. And two, if we do decide to do the photo shoot, then I want her to have her own blanket for the photo. One, as a background, because you know you can just like lay her on top and this looks better than like hospital bedding, if you know what I mean. And two, so that it's her own thing. For the same reason, I packed a little swaddle blankets. I know that the hospital has their own swaddle blankets, but again, for the same reason, if we do photos, then I'd rather her be in like her own swaddle blanket than the hospital one, which is like the striped one that's like green or something, or that has the green stripes on white. You know what I mean. But I just wanted her to have her own things for photos if we decide to do that. Other than that, we just have a little pacifier. I know that the hospital will provide this, but I just wanted to pack this one because it's pink and it's cute and I like it, and I packed it. And then the pacifier wipes that are for the pacifier, obviously. Other than that, the only other thing we have in here is her going home outfit, which is super simple. It's just the cutest little romper, and it's like, do you see how cute it is? It's like that faux denim material, and it's just the cutest thing. It's like a little short thing. It's adorable and I'm obsessed with it, and this is her going home outfit. With that, I have some socks for that, some mittens, and then a little fashion bib that says being a princess is exhausting, and it's just adorable. I'm pretty sure the hospital will give her a hat, and I think she can take it home. But if she can't take it home, then I do have like a matching little hat that matches the bib, kind of, not exactly, but kind of. And that's basically all I have packed for the hospital. I think I kept it pretty minimalist. For some of you may disagree. Some of you may think I didn't pack enough items. The only other things that I packed is, like I mentioned, my Boppy pillow. I'll insert a picture here because I don't feel like getting up right now. But inside that Boppy pillow, I have her letterboard that I already mentioned, and also her like memory book, because I heard that if you take her memory, like the baby's memory book, they'll do the footprints on it as opposed to like in a random paper. So I did pack that as well. And then the last thing is just like a clear folder. It's actually right on top of my printer right there, but again, I don't want to get up right now. It's just like a clear big envelope looking folder that literally looks like an envelope with like the little V closure, and it's clear. And in there I just have like all of my hospital paperwork. So my hospital gives you like a booklet before, and in there it has the sheets that you can fill out for like the birth certificate and all of that. So I already pre-filled all of that and it's in there, and I also have my birth plan in there. So that is right next to the door, so when we have to run out to the hospital, I can just grab that and go. And then that's pretty much it. Everything that I packed for the hospital. Let me know if I'm missing anything. There are some other items that like mom needs, but we already asked and the hospital provides those for you. And obviously things that the baby will need, like formula, if it came down to that. I'm actually trying to avoid formula, but if it has to be done, it has to be done. A fed baby is a healthy baby. So I know that they provide formula, pacifiers, diapers, wipes, clothing. What else? For mom, I know that they provide mesh underwear, pads. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I didn't like pack any of those things, obviously, but I do have them at home. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. I make beauty videos home decor videos, home organization videos, and lately mom and baby related videos. So again, thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely Sunday. That's usually when I upload. So bye.